YNR Early Week Spoilers July 27th to 31st. Mariah's drama, frenzied fallout, Martin's twist. Mariah faces backlash. Billy's bold move has major consequences, and Martin's connection to Markham takes an unexpected turn. The Young and the Restless spoilers for the week of July 27th suggest some twists. We can expect Mariah Copeland, Cameron Grimes, to face some drama. Meanwhile, there will be fallout to deal with. Plus, there will be a twist regarding Martin Lauron, Christopher Cousins, and Lawrence Markham, Jerry Burns. Keep reading to find out what is coming up in the CBS soap opera. Key takeaways. Mariah faces explosive fallout after returning home. Billy's risky scheme threatens his future with Sally. Nick battles growing temptation amid family turmoil. Tracy digs deeper into the Martin Markham mystery. Kane, Lily, and others deal with the fallout of Billy's actions. Mariah Copeland's drama. Let's kick off this post with Mariah and Devin Winters, Brighton James. The young man has been struggling with forgiving Mariah. After all, he feels that the woman should be in prison, not a cushy treatment center. Plus, that kind of betrayal is personal since Mariah was like family to Devin and Abby Winters, Melissa Ordway. Sharon Newman, Sharon Case, will do her best to help Mariah. However, everyone is going to react to the lady being back in town. It definitely sounds like Devin and Abby's marriage could be in trouble. Nick Newman's temptation. As for Nick Newman, Joshua Morrow, he will be tempted more than ever. Between Nikki Newman's Melody Thomas Scott, blindness, and Phyllis Summers, Michelle Stafford, new romance, Nick might be pushed over the edge. Bold moves and curveballs. The Young and the Restless spoilers for the week of July 27th reveal that Billy Abbott, Jason Thompson, makes some bold moves regarding Jill Abbott, Lauren Koslow. However, this will somehow affect Billy's relationship with Sally Spectra, Courtney Hope. I'm actually surprised so little attention is being put on the pregnancy. There will also be fallout of Billy's scheme which will directly impact Kane Ashby, Billy Flynn, and Lily Winters, Crystal Khalil. Tracy Abbott's rescue mission. We also have Tracy Abbott, Beth Maitland, who put herself on the line to get information from Martin. However, I worry that this could just be a new opening. While Martin claimed to be reformed, Tracy is more focused on this business with Markham. Plus, what is going on with Patty Williams, Stacey Hayduke? There is also the growing tension and connection between Kyle Abbott, Michael Mueller, and Victoria Newman, Amelia Heinley. To me, that is just gross, but moving on. Finally, what is going to become of Matt Clark's, Roger Howarth, future? I don't see him going anywhere, but I also worry about Phyllis getting so close to the reformed villain. Things could go in one of several ways, so stay tuned. Mariah's shocking secret sparks chaos as family loyalties are tested. The quiet calm that settled over the town after weeks of celebration didn't last long. Beneath smiling faces and carefully rehearsed reassurances, old wounds remained open, waiting for the smallest spark to ignite another emotional wildfire. That spark arrived when Mariah found herself carrying a burden too heavy to hide, setting off a chain of events that would forever change the lives of everyone around her. For days, Mariah insisted everything was fine. Friends noticed the forced smiles, the distant stares, and the restless nights, but every question was met with the same practiced answer. She was simply tired. Work had been overwhelming. Nothing was wrong. The truth, however, was far more complicated. After discovering information that could reshape several relationships, Mariah wrestled with an impossible decision. Should she reveal what she knew and risk destroying the people she loved, or should she protect everyone by keeping the secret buried? Every choice seemed destined to hurt someone. As pressure mounted, even the strongest relationships began to crack. Tessa sensed the growing distance almost immediately. Once able to read every expression on Mariah's face, she now found herself locked out by walls that seemed impossible to climb. Gentle conversations turned into tense disagreements. Silence filled the spaces where laughter once lived. The uncertainty created an emotional storm that neither of them could control. Meanwhile, Sharon noticed subtle changes that everyone else overlooked. Years of experience had taught her that people often hide their deepest pain behind convincing performances. Rather than confront Mariah directly, Sharon patiently waited for the right moment, hoping trust would succeed where pressure would fail. Unfortunately, events moved much faster than anyone expected. A chance encounter led to an accidental revelation that spread through the community with astonishing speed. Within hours, whispered conversations became heated debates as friends chose sides without fully understanding the facts. Some believed Mariah had acted out of compassion. Others argued that honesty should have come first. The emotional divide left families questioning long-standing loyalties. As if that weren't enough, Martin returned with information no one anticipated. Having spent weeks quietly investigating a mystery that others dismissed, he uncovered evidence suggesting that several recent events were connected by a single hidden truth. His discovery stunned everyone. Instead of solving the puzzle, Martin's revelation raised even more questions. Could someone have manipulated the situation from the very beginning? Had trusted friends unknowingly become part of a much larger plan? Or had fear caused everyone to see enemies where none existed? Martin refused to jump to conclusions. He insisted the evidence deserved careful examination before anyone rushed to judgment. Yet patience was in short supply. Emotions exploded. Arguments erupted during family gatherings. Long-standing friendships began to fracture. Every conversation seemed to reveal another misunderstanding. The atmosphere became increasingly volatile as suspicion replaced confidence. Mariah watched the chaos unfold with growing regret. What began as an attempt to protect those she loved had transformed into something far more destructive. The longer the conflict continued, the more impossible it became to repair. There remained one final piece of information that no one had uncovered. That hidden truth rested entirely in Mariah's hands. She knew revealing it could clear innocent people of blame. She also knew it might permanently destroy another relationship. The impossible choice haunted every waking moment. Elsewhere, Devon tried to act as the voice of reason, encouraging everyone to slow down before making irreversible decisions. His calm approach briefly eased tensions, but even he struggled to keep emotions under control once Martin shared additional details. The investigation suggested that several key moments had been misunderstood from the beginning. Simple coincidences suddenly appeared suspicious. Ordinary conversations gained unexpected significance. Past mistakes resurfaced with renewed intensity. The community found itself re-evaluating everything it thought it knew. Meanwhile, Lily attempted to bridge the widening gap between family members. She believed forgiveness required understanding, not assumptions. Her efforts inspired a few tentative reconciliations, but deeper conflicts remained unresolved. Every attempt at peace seemed interrupted by another shocking development. Then came the unexpected confrontation. Unable to bear the uncertainty any longer, Tessa finally demanded complete honesty from Mariah. The emotional exchange forced both women to confront fears they had avoided for weeks. There were tears, there was anger, there was heartbreaking honesty. Most importantly, there was hope. For the first time since the crisis began, Mariah admitted that fear, not deception, had guided her decisions. She had convinced herself that protecting everyone meant carrying the burden alone. Instead, isolation had only magnified the damage. Martin, observing everything from the sidelines, realized his investigation had reached its most critical stage. One final conversation could either expose the entire truth or send everyone down another path filled with confusion. He chose carefully. Rather than reveal every detail publicly, Martin gathered the people most directly involved and presented the evidence privately. The room fell silent as each revelation challenged assumptions that had fueled weeks of emotional conflict. Some felt relieved, others felt betrayed. Several struggled to accept how easily misunderstandings had spiraled into full-scale family turmoil. Yet, Amid the heartbreak emerged an unexpected opportunity. The truth, painful as it was, offered a chance to rebuild trust. Not every relationship would recover immediately. Some apologies would take time. Some wounds would heal slowly. But honesty finally replaced uncertainty. As the emotional dust settled, Mariah recognized that secrets rarely remain hidden forever. What matters most isn't avoiding difficult conversations, but facing them with courage before fear gains control. Martin's determination to uncover the facts reminded everyone that appearances often conceal deeper realities. His unexpected twist didn't simply solve a mystery. It forced every character to examine their own assumptions and motivations. Looking ahead, the future remains uncertain. Broken trust must be repaired. Family bonds will continue to face challenges. Unexpected alliances may form where conflict once existed. And although peace has begun to return, new questions linger just beneath the surface. If recent events have proven anything, it's that even the strongest relationships require honesty, patience, and forgiveness to survive life's most dramatic moments. One secret changed everything. One revelation transformed countless lives. And the next chapter promises even more surprises waiting just around the corner.